Good evening and welcome to Western Hall. It is the fifth place trophy matchup between the Illini West Chargers and the Eureka Hornets. John Reynolds doing play-by-play alongside Chris Frankhauser and Arlen Britton, bringing you coverage of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament, the 78th annual, and we will have a good one here tonight, I believe.
We should. Both teams getting wins on Thursday and bouncing back here to get into this fifth place game.
All right, so we're going to have keys to the game coming up shortly here in a moment. We'll get those as we get into that. In the Ron Elby pregame show, we'll talk about Ron Elby here in just a moment. Ron Elby Auto Sales has locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with over 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronelby.com to check out their inventory. So go see the fine folks over there at the Ron Elby Auto Sales location in Macomb. It is the Ron Elby Auto Sales pregame show. We'll have keys to the game starting lineups here momentarily as we get set for Chargers Hornets. It is the fifth place matchup. It is game number 24 of 26 from Western Hall. We had a few of these games over at Brophy this morning, but for the majority all been over here at Western Hall in a great, beautiful facility here at WIU.
Yeah, absolutely. As 26 games, 10 of those coming today with the two over at Brophy Hall, and crowd starting to pick up a few more people here. See the Macomb Bombers as they'll be in our next game against Peoria Christian down at the West End bleachers.
And that should be a good game as well. That's for the third place trophy as well. So, you know, Macomb, Peoria Christian, two good squads. They just ran into Rock Ridge and West Hancock, the 1 and the 3. Those schools are always tough.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough draw for no matter who it is that gets matched up against West Hancock and Rock Ridge. And no, not wanting to put the cart before the horse, as the saying goes, or however you want to say that. But I'm anxious to see those two squads square off, because the way things are laid out here, the postseason, that might be a matchup down in Springfield for super sectional.
Absolutely. We're going to look at our keys to the game here, the Ron Elby Auto Sales. For Eureka, you want to slow down Trey Niederman. That kid can flat out play. He can shoot really well from beyond the arc and can play really well down low with any of the bigs that Eureka can show. And, you know, Eureka as well, want to use your length. You got big, lanky guys down low, especially number 30 for Eureka as well. You want to keep an eye on him. He can get hot as well. For Illini West, rebound, right? We talk about rebounding all the time for no matter what school you got playing, as long as you can rebound the basketball, get those second chance points on the offensive glass, and then as well closing out defensively, getting those rebounds, securing possessions, and knock down shots, right? That's obviously going to bring you home some victories if you can knock down more shots in your game as well. So those are your keys to the game. The Ron Elby Auto Sales pregame show here at Western Hall. We are ready to go. 5.4 seconds was on the clock, but the officials ready to go. I believe we're going to meet the starting lineups as well. First, we will meet the Illini West Chargers. Their head coach, Blaze Kimmel, does a great job over there in Carthage.
Tyler Bruns and the Hall of Fame football coach, Tim Lafferty, on the sideline. Arlen and I, a lot of contact with Coach Lafferty over the years with Lahart Northwestern football over the years.
It's nice to see Tim sporting that Hair Club for Men look.
Yeah, it's a good look.
Ethan Carlisle, who wears number 5. We meet number 20, Steven Sparks, as well. 5'8" senior Trey Niederman, who we talked about in the pregame show. When he gets hot, he can shoot it really well and can get on a good run to get the Chargers going.
Leslie Robertson, a junior, number 24.
And then Rowan Jackson, who wears number 40. Like I said, Blaze Kimmel heads the bench there for the Illini West Chargers. You see him there with the huddle there, and his boys wearing the white uniforms and the orange outline on the numerals. They got some piping down there as well. We'll meet Eureka.
Clinton Allstat, the first starter for Eureka, number 4 senior.
Connell Roth, who wears number 10 for Eureka. We meet him as well as number 5 for Eureka. Hold on one second. There we go. Cooper Peterson, 6'4" junior. Number 30, Brock Monk, who we talked about. Use your length, right? Brock Monk, 6'4". That's a guy you want to use there. And as well, 6'3", Jack Blunier, right there as well. So those are your starting 5 for both respective squads. We're ready to go. Jason Danner, the official, right in front of us as he puts on the whistle. We're ready to go. Here, Chargers and Hornets from Western Hall. It is the 78th annual. This has been going on for a long time, and tradition stands hold. We'll be back here again tomorrow, or not tomorrow. We'll be done tomorrow.
We'll be done.
We'll be back here next year, though, unless Arlen wants to come back
Well,
tomorrow.
I was just going to say, just a quick note. I just got a note from Ameren. Looks like we have power restored to many places west of here. So I'm hoping we've picked up a couple thousand viewers here before this game.
Of course. That one is up no good. Rebound, Rowan Jackson, the Illini West Chargers clear. And we will have Ethan Carlisle wearing number 5 for the Chargers bring things up. Here we go. It's Steven Sparks on the right wing, swinging up top. Wes Robertson now. Carlisle faking the 3, back up to Wes Robertson, who plays a real crucial role in this Illini West Charger offense. Carlisle bounce pass to Niederman. Back up top, 7:12 left first quarter, 6 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Niederman to Rowan Jackson. Got to shoot. Wes Robertson just chucks it up there. Couldn't get it to fall. Rowan Jackson, though, fighting for the rebound, and it's cleared by Eureka as they bring it up the other way. That's Connell Roth for the basketball. Now over to Cohen Allstat. Up top, there's your starting 5. Cohen Allstat, Connell Roth, Cooper Peterson, Brock Monk, and Jack Blunier for the Eureka Hornets. Down low there for Roth. Swing it out now into the corner for Blunier. Back up top now to Allstat. He's driving to the basket, and we're going to have a foul. 2 shots are coming. This is going to go against Illini West. Number 20, Steven Sparks, picks the first foul up of the contest.
Well, both squads coming out man-to-man, which is no surprise. We'll get to see both these teams go up-tempo also whenever they get the opportunity.
That foul actually against Ethan Carlisle, wears number 5. So my correction, here's the foul, though. You see Carlisle just got a hand in there. I thought they might have went with Sparks on the block, but they went with Carlisle on the swat instead. And there is a make for Allstat at the free throw line. So gets the Hornets on the board with the first point of the game. Here's your starting lineup for the Illini West Chargers. Number 5, Ethan Carlisle. Number 20, Steven Sparks. 22, Trey Niederman, who we talked about a lot in the pregame show. Wes Robertson and Rowan Jackson, the 2 bigs out there for the Chargers of Illini West. Robertson with the basketball, swing it into the paint. Now kick it back out to Niederman. You got 10 on the shot clock. Got to do something here. Sparks into the corner for Carlisle. Driving baseline, runs into a green wall there on the floor. Rowan Jackson just going to throw it up to Robertson. Can't get it to fall. Foul here against the Chargers. It's going to be, I think, on Wes Robertson.
I believe so. A little frustration foul there maybe for Robertson. And both offensive possessions for Illini West having to rush the shots, not getting any shots off as we're down to a 5:50 to play here in the first quarter.
That foul is against Steven Sparks, so he does pick up the foul. I guess it's not against Wes Robertson. We're over 2.
I'm not guessing anymore
tonight. Of course, if you're in the live chat, tell us where you're listening from. Always like to hear from our viewers. From where you're listening from, who you're rooting for as well. We got a good one here. Eureka Hornets, Illini West Chargers, non-conference matchup. These squads, Rowan Jackson is going to pick that foul up. But like I said, these squads don't meet that often. You know, probably only here in the holiday tournament. Eureka and Illini West, 2 very balanced squads. Should have a good one here from Western Hall. Cohen Allstat receives the inbound pass there. Cooper Peterson with the basketball working against Niederman, driving to the basket, and a ball out of bounds is going to stay here with Eureka.
Shot clock at 28.
Eureka is wearing the all-green uniforms with some hints of white in there, white numerals as well. shouldn't have a problem telling the difference between these two squads, orange and green. That one thrown up out of bounds there by Allstat.
Going to stay with Eureka.
Yep, Eureka basketball. John Reynolds, Chris Frankhauser, and Arlen Britton here from Western Hall. Got the trio going. We got 3 of us out here. Yep, and we'll have Mr. B.J. Stone behind the Eureka bench. He's going to be interviewing a donor over there. Shot up good. That was Connell Roth who gets the first 2 there. The first field goal of the game coming almost about 3 minutes into this one. Nice. Connell Roth knocks it home.
Nice off-balance shot. It almost looked like he took an extra step. They let it go.
Niederman for 3, and there's the kid that we talked about in the pregame show. Don't want to let him get hot. Trey Niederman with a 3, ties it up at 3.
Sports quarter 3 for Niederman, and like I said, saw Illini West at the Bushnell Thanksgiving tournament. Niederman can light it up pretty quickly for this Illini West squad.
Well, I saw him this morning, and he was trailing, and all of a sudden Niederman lights it up, 3 straight consecutive 3-pointers to get Illini West back in the game.
Connell Roth now with another 2 and gives him 4.
4 of the 5 belong to Connell Roth. The other one in the hands of Cohen Allstat for the Eureka Hornets. 5-3, they lead it by a pair. Trey Niederman with the basketball for the Illini West Chargers. Now to Rowan Jackson, to a cutting Ethan Carlisle, throws it up, can't get it to fall. Rowan Jackson with the rebound, fought for, and it's Eureka who clears.
Brock Monk with a rebound, number 30 for the Hornets.
Swinging up, that's Roth. He'll dump it off to Peterson, wants a deep 3, and hits a sports corner 3. Cooper Peterson knocks it home. There he is, wearing the bright pink shoes, knocks it home, 8-3, Eureka on top. We'll have some substitutions in a moment. Ethan Carlisle with the basketball, swing it over to Niederman, now into the left corner for Wes Robertson. Up top, Niederman. Fake the 3, back to Robertson. He wants a 3, can't hit it. Rebound there, it's Peterson. For Eureka, they bring it the other way. 3:15 left first quarter. Roth with the basketball over to Peterson. Guarded by Trey Niederman, who's got the lone 3 for Illini West. Jack Blunier with the basketball, swinging over to Roth on the left wing, 10 on the shot clock. Now it's Monk with it. Down to Blunier. Puts it up and gets it to fall. Jack Blunier, the 6'3" sophomore, getting that one to fall. 10-3, Eureka on top by 7. Niederman swinging over to Rowan Jackson, now to Steven Sparks. Across, was looking for Niederman. It hit the side of the backboard and kind of ricocheted over towards us. 10-3, 2:20 left first quarter. Robertson driving baseline, got to kick it out to somebody. Touch pass, Carlisle, 3 in the corner, up no good. Rebound to Eureka. Here the Hornets come on the other side, all the way across Allstat. Now to Peterson. Fake the 3, dribble in. Traveling violation as he picked up his pivot foot. Here we go, we got a couple of substitutions. That is Wes Smith, as well as number 23 for Illini West. Let me get you a name there.
Brennan Grotz.
Yep, Brennan Grotz. He had some good minutes for Illini West yesterday in the game that we covered.
Tegan McLaughlin, a sophomore, number 22, in for the Hornets.
Smith's coming into the game. I had a little hype for Illini West to match up against Monk and Blunier.
It's Carlisle with the basketball up at the top of the key here on the right wing. Now over to Grotz in the corner for Sparks. Back to Grotz, up to Carlisle. Minute 34 left here in the first quarter. 8 on the shot clock. Carlisle, left wing to Grotz. Now to Carlisle. Deep NBA 3, up no good. Rebound fought for right to us, almost in the hands of Arlen Britton right there. And it is Eureka basketball with 1:15 left. That jumper up, no good. Rebound, Trey Niederman. Chargers the other way. Niederman driving to the basket, kick it out now to Sparks. Over to Carlisle. They'll reset. 24 on the shot clock. Chargers and Hornets. Game 24 of 26, excuse me. Niederman, sports corner 3 hits. And Trey Niederman, the lone offensive scorer for the Illini West Chargers with all 6. Eureka on the attack the other way. 3 ball up for Tegan McLaughlin is good.
That was way out there beyond the both arcs on that one. A 13-6 lead for Eureka.
Tegan McLaughlin with a big 3, and the shot clock is off. 24 seconds left in the first. 13-6, a low-scoring affair between these two squads so far. 15 seconds now. Carlisle the basketball. He's guarded by Peterson. 10 on the clock. Carlisle, swing it. Sparks, 3. Sports corner 3 is good. Now Ladybug has landed on the stat sheet over here. The full court up, no good. And at the end of 1, it is 13-9 in favor of Eureka. We will step away. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Hey, welcome back, everybody, to coverage of the Macomb Western Holiday Classic. We got a little family affair going on here today with these Eureka Hornets. Dawn Donor is the younger sister of Coach Aaron Donor of the Hornets and lives in Vermont. You see that smiling face of Vermont State Bank. And, Dawn, kind of nice to get brothers' team to come close to home to play.
Yeah, it's nice every year to be able to come to Macomb. I mean, it's an hour and a half over to Eureka, so to be able to drive 20, 30 minutes and watch several games, it's always nice. Now my nephew Moses, he's a freshman here on the team, and he's got a little bit of playing time, so it was good to see him.
So do you give brother some coaching tips every now and again?
He's pretty good at it. I just kind of let him do his thing.
Next to you, you have your niece, who is also Moses' sister, Hadassah, right? Hadassah, how are you?
Good.
So you're obviously rooting for the Hornets. Are you going to be a basketball player when you grow up?
No, I don't like the physical contact.
Played this year, 6th grade.
I don't like the physical contact on it.
Well, good luck. Have fun the rest of the day, and thanks for being here. I know your dad, Mark, is here, and the whole family's in town.
Mom, my sisters are here, so yeah, we got a big clan. My nieces, my other nieces, so yeah.
We are well.
Bunch of us.
We are well donored today here at the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament. Thanks, Don.
Thanks, BJ.
Thank you, BJ. Wes Robertson at the free throw line. That one up, no good. Goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line, does Wes Robertson.
You know, talking to Dawn's really making me feel old. I covered her and Aaron in high school, and I played actually against her dad, Mark, back in, well, many years ago, who at one time was a co-MVP out here at this tournament.
Eureka with a basketball. Oh, nice little to the right hand there, but couldn't get the finish.
Isaac Schaefer?
Isaac Schaefer, the 6'2 senior, almost got a beautiful finish at the rim, couldn't get it. Checking in, Miles Weir for Illini West, and Wes Smith back in as well for the Chargers. Into the corner, Grotz for 3, in and out. Wes Robertson clears of the rebound, going right back to the basket, lay it up, and almost got the roll of the rim, couldn't get it. 13-10, Hornets by 3, under 7 to go here from Western Hall in the first half. Bounce pass down low, almost stolen away. It will be. Miles Weir comes away with it. Chargers the other way. Hop in that live chat. Tell us where you listen from. Always like to hear from our viewers. 3 for Niederman, no good. Here comes Eureka the other way. Down the court. Blocked there is McLaughlin. Weird playing good defense, but ends up ultimately stepping out of bounds, and it'll be Eureka basketball.
Illini West picking up the intensity now on defense, especially inside, making it a little bit tough right now for Eureka to get anything going.
13-10 is your score. We'll get the scoreboard updated in just a moment. On the free throw from Robertson earlier on. 6:21 is left here in the first half of play. Kick it out. 3 ball up. Sports Corner 3 from none other than number 23, Grant Roberts, the 6-foot sophomore, knocks it home 16-10.
Well, when you can't get the ball inside, kick it back out and put the ball in from 3-point range, that should loosen things up after a while.
Gratz couldn't get the roll of the backboard and the rim there, but the Illini West Chargers clear with another possession. Niederman, basket swinging over to the corner now for Gratz, over to Robertson on the left wing. Now to Niederman. Trey working up top, swing it to Weir, 18 on the shot clock. Now down low, Gratz puts up the jumper. He gets the back iron special there. Brennan Gratz knocks it home. 16-12 is your score here at Western Hall. Eureka with the basketball the other way. Jumper for Peterson, good. Knocks it home, 18-12.
5 now for Peterson. 6-point lead, 18-12.
Jane Reynolds enjoying the coverage. Jane Reynolds, that is my grandmother right there.
Thanks
in
for
the live
tuning
chat.
in.
Yeah, so nice to see Dana in the chat. Miles Weir swings it over to Niederman. Now to Peterson, who's bringing it the other way for Eureka. The other way now, Eureka Hornets. Jump ball tie up, I think.
Roberts and Weir.
The official's gonna talk it over, no, out of bounds. Substitutions come in, Ethan Carlisle, Steven Sparks, as well as Cohen Allstat, number 30, Brock Monk back in for Eureka.
Also 33, Jacob Schultz into the ball game, a sophomore for the first time for the Hornets.
So Eureka basketball underneath the basket here. Inbound pass to McLaughlin. He'll swing it up top now to Allstat. Over to number 23, Grant Roberts, who bobbled for a moment. Schultz with a basketball, swinging across the court. McLaughlin wants the 3, can't hit it. Rebound to Wes Robertson. Chargers clear the boards, 18-12, 4:15 left here in the first half. Robertson down low, beautiful find to Sparks. He is fouled to go to the free throw line.
Nice no-look pass that time by Robertson.
Let's see if
West goes back to the line.
Let's see if Steven Sparks can get the Chargers within 4. It is 18-12. We'll get a replay of the foul here in between shots. Steven Sparks knocks home the first of 2.
Gives him 4.
Here's that replay, though. You see Robertson on a no-look pass right to Sparks, but it's good defense by Eureka. Just ended up picking up the foul as well. So 18-13. Sparks' second free throw good. Perfect 2 for 2 for Steven Sparks and nothing but net. Knocks him home. 18-14. 4 minutes left here. Second quarter from Western Hall. In the 5th place game between these two squads, Eureka and Illini West, and Allstat finishes at the rim. 20-14, a 30-second timeout taken by Coach Aaron Donor of the Eureka Hornets. We'll keep it right here and talk about McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring. And by Spoon River College, with campuses in Canton and Macomb, including the building reconstruction on the east end of Jackson Street in Macomb. Should be a fine facility there. Offers a great start for all area student college athletes, both academically and athletically. Find out more online at src.edu or call the number 309-649-6400. 3:56 remains here in the first half. There you look at the Eureka bench. Coach Donor there does a great job of the program all the way over Eureka, which I believe one of the farthest destinations here in the holiday tournament. They've got one of the farther drives, and Eureka does have the farthest one from Western Hall, a driving distance 92.8 miles, the farthest away for Eureka.
Shot by Ethan Carlisle up off the right side. His first two. Back to a 4-point Hornet lead.
20-16, 3:20 on the game clock, 25 on the shot clock. Swing it over to Allstat. Bounce pass to Monk. Takes Weir with him. No foul and can't finish at the rim. 20-16. Robertson pushes the attack the other way towards the basket. Gets the finish. 20-18, and don't look now, but here come the Illini West Chargers, only down by 2. 20-18. The Illini West come roaring back. Eureka with the basketball on the other end of the court. Swing it to Allstat. It's tipped out of bounds, but off of Eureka it will be. Oh, actually, no, it's going to be Eureka basketball. It's off Miles Weir.
Number 5, Cooper Peterson, and 10, Connell Roth back for the Hornets.
Connell Roth, one of the starters for Coach Donor and the Eureka Hornets. Good to see him back in here with about 2:40 left here in the first half. Allstat with the basketball on the right wing. Swing it to Connell Roth with the bright orange shoes.
With the neon green laces.
Yes, so very bright shoes for Connell Roth. Allstat offensive rebound. They reset in a fresh 35 for the Eureka Hornets. 20-18, 2:19 left here in the first half of play. Eureka and Illini West. Roth, Allstat, right wing three, up no good. And oh man, McLaughlin just hit the deck pretty hard there, and he is stumbling getting up. But what a effort play there by McLaughlin. As you look at those shoes there, those neon, and he's got all sorts of colors on those shoes. I know I couldn't pull those off.
I couldn't either. Sparks was
now you know who probably could. Arlen Britton right here with those neon shoes. Might be something we have to see. We look at the foul here.
Not without the matching socks.
As we see, McLaughlin just hit the deck right there. 21-18 is your score as he makes the first, and second one is in and out, no good for McLaughlin and the Eureka Hornets, who have the lead by 3. The 2-minute warning, not in football or not in basketball. In football, not in basketball,
yes.
But it'd be interesting to have the 2-minute warning. I don't know. In basketball, maybe that's something they'll add. Who knows? Swing it over, Steven Sparks on the left wing. Now to Carlisle. 10 on the shot clock. Carlisle, make something happen. Give it to Grotz. Corner three, up no good. Rebound, McLaughlin, who's up and moving fine after hitting the deck good. That's good to see. Hornets the other way. Can take a chunk out of this clock or run some offense here. It's Cooper Peterson. Down low to Monk. Fighting with Niederman, and the Chargers come away with it. Here comes Grotz the other way. Lay it up and in. Brennan Grotz with a finish at the rim, 21-20.
4 now for Grotz in the contest.
The Illini West coming out in the zone now, and that time Monk, all he had to do was just turn around, and he had the shot, and he tried to put the ball on the floor.
Good ball movement all around. Corner three, up good. Sports corner three from none other than Connell Roth, who knocks it home. 24-20.
7 in the contest for Roth now as we're under a minute to play.
It's a 4-3 here in the first half for Eureka.
Niederman swinging out Carlisle on the left wing. Faking the three a couple times. Allstat not biting on that. Now to Grotz. Swing it over to Robertson. Over to Niederman. He wants the three. Up no good. Allstat clears with a rebound. Eureka slows things down. This is the final shot, likely of the first half. We'll see. As Coach Donor saying, let's take the final shot here. Shot clock is off. 18 seconds is on the clock. As you see, Macomb has emerged on the left side over there in the corner, and their opponent, Peoria Christian, I believe is here somewhere as well. We just can't find them at the moment. Allstat might have moved his pivot foot, get away with a travel. Peterson, floater up, no good. And the second putback there by Monk, no good as well. At the end of the first half, it is 24-20. The Eureka Hornets lead the Illini West Chargers by 4. We have Mr. B.J. Stone along on the sideline. He's going to grab Coach Donor here, and we will send it over to B.J.
All right, guys, thank you much. Aaron Donor's here with us. And, Coach, 4-point lead at halftime. A larger lead, but Illini West isn't going to go away.
No, they're not. They're a good ball club. They defend really well. They've got some good action going against our zone there, and yeah, we got to do a better job of recognizing cutters and shooters and things.
You get to this spot, you're in the 5th place game. That's 4 games in 3 days. Is that helpful at midseason to get a good gauge of where you're at?
Oh, yeah, I think so, definitely. Just coming over this way and seeing people you don't see every day, and yeah, for sure.
We interviewed your sister and your daughter there during the first quarter break, and
I don't even know if I want to know what they had to say.
She said you can handle coaching. She doesn't need to give you any tips.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, good luck in the second half.
All right, thank you.
All right, that's Aaron Donor from the Eureka Hornets. Now back to the guys across the way.
Thank you, BJ, as he talks to the great Coach Aaron Donor over the Eureka Hornets. We will take a look at some of the replays here in the first half. And then we will have a quick interview in between the half. Niederman there hit that sports corner 3. And, wow, it's just been a back-and-forth battle, 24-20 right now. There was the finish by Monk at the rim. Then you get it out. Niederman again. We talked about it in the pregame show. Don't want to let him get hot if you're Eureka. Steven Sparks got in on the action. He hit a 3 as well. There's another 3. Just 3s galore here from Western Hall. And then the finish by Grotz at the rim. Nice shot there from Peterson, then to Allstat as well. All around, just a good basketball game here so far at Western Hall between Illini West and the Eureka Hornets. Connell Roth with that corner 3, blocked out there by Wes Robertson. So at the end of the first half, it is 24-20. We're going to send it away to a quick interview, and we'll be back for the final 16 minutes of this one between the Hornets and the Chargers. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome back. I'm here with Melissa Onion, another employee at MDH. And why don't you tell everybody what your job is here at MDH?
Sure. I am the Director of Obstetrics here at MDH, so I oversee labor and delivery, nursery, and postpartum care.
So the labor and delivery unit is new-ish for MDH and state-of-the-art, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. It was recently renovated in 2019. It is absolutely gorgeous. We have whirlpool spa tubs in every labor room. We have 3 labor rooms, 8 postpartum rooms, all private suites. So it's very nice.
What is it about labor and obstetrics that's important for a hospital? Because you see so many hospitals that are losing that department. What is it that made MDH, or what is it that keeps it at MDH?
I always like to tell people that the community truly funded our Women's Center, because they did. They were the ones that raised the money for us to renovate our facility and to continue on. It's so important right now in the state of Illinois. There's less than 20 level 2 facilities left that are offering birthing facilities. So it's so important and vital for our community to keep those facilities going.
Well, obviously you're local. You're from the Rushville area, so you're local to the region anyway. So you can feel that personally as in MDH's growth in the area. It means something to you because you're from here.
Absolutely. Grew up, born and raised in Rushville, just 30 minutes away. But in this community, the closest tertiary care center is over an hour away. That is vital to have a facility, especially in maternal care, that mothers can go to and need. So it's very important that we're here.
Well, we've talked about in our interviews in years past and now and this year about how important the staff is. You know, it doesn't matter how good the facility is if you don't have a good staff. And it seems like everybody you talk to at MDH cares about their job and what they do.
I think that's what's so unique about a rural facility is we all know each other. At larger facilities, sometimes you're just a number. We're here, you're an individual. We see you as a true person. Our staff is truly a family. That's something that we pride ourselves on because we are such a small knit group. It's wonderful to be a part of.
You know, some people, as they chase a career, and I'm not saying you're chasing a career, but as you chase a career and you move up the ladder, you know, you want to move up to bigger and better things, quote unquote. It seems like there's a lot of local folks that climb the ladder at MDH and that's where they want to be. And you seem to be one of those people too. What is it about MDH that makes you want to climb the ladder here, but you want to stay here?
Once again, it's that small town feel, that sense of community within our hospital. We have a great administrative team that's really supported a lot of the younger leaders to continue to grow and to grow up that ladder and to give us the skills that we need to do so. So I really owe it to them to assist me to do that.
If you talk about the labor and delivery wing,
Mm-hmm.
pick out a couple of things. You mentioned the whirlpools. Let's leave that out.
Mm-hmm.
Mention a couple things from the department that you think helps MDH stand out.
So because we are a rural facility, we are able to provide one-on-one care to our moms when they're in labor. We've recently been recognized for our Promoting Vaginal Birth initiative from the state of Illinois, and we've implemented what is called a power tower that has all sorts of tools that moms can use during their labor to empower them through that process. And our staff love working with the moms to do that.
And obviously you work with the moms, but care for the babies after they're born is key also. What is that? How do you guys separate those two things? Do you feel like both are equally as important, and are you able to handle both equally as well?
Absolutely. So we're unique once again in the sense that we have to be versatile in all areas of obstetrics. If you go to a larger facility, usually you pick one area that you're an expert in, where we have to be an expert in all areas. And I think that really makes us stand out. That's not something that we take lightly. We jump in and we try to be the best in every single area that we can be.
Well, Melissa, I thank you for coming and talking to us here, and it's a beautiful wing, and do everything you can to keep it as beautiful as it is, because I know that the mothers appreciate it. So
absolutely. Well, thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to Western Hall here on the campus of Western Illinois University. We're going to look at some halftime stats here for you. And, you know, Eureka is shooting 50% from just about everywhere. We talked about at the free throw line, shooting 50%, from the field, shooting 50%, from three, 50%, and the rebounds, they are just out rebounding the heck out of Illini West, 16-8. No turnovers, so for Illini West, interesting to see. 2 steals for Illini West. That's kind of your stats at the half. I'll send it over here to the color guys for some other stats.
Yeah, 3 turnovers for Eureka. They're paced in the first half by the 7 of Connor Robb, 5 for Cooper Peterson, 4 for Tegan McLaughlin, 3 for Grant Roberts. I actually had Eureka. No, I am correct. They did have the 4 threes. I was looking at the free throws, not the 3-point line, for Illini West. 7 of 20 for the 4, 35%, 3 of 10, 30%, and 3 of 4 for 75% from the charity stripe.
All right, we are going to have a quick halftime interview with BJ and Coach Blaze Kimmel. Here you go.
All right, thanks, guys. Blaze Kimmel, head coach of Illini West Chargers, here with us now. Fought back to get within 4 at the half. Is that a position that you feel a lot more comfortable with?
Better than double digits, or worse. So I'm glad we battled back. Luckily, Trey Niederman hit some shots. Sparky hit another shot, kind of the repeat of this morning, kind of getting us back into it. I thought our defense was. We're on fumes, just like they are. I mean, it's no different. Our defense has not been up to par to where we want. We gave them a lot of easy buckets, and if we continue to do that, we're not going to win this game. So our defense has to lock in through the fatigue, through answering the fatigue, and making tougher shots. And I thought we had some success in our hunting some fast breaks and opportunities there for some easy buckets. So we're going to try pushing it against their matchup zone. They're doing a good job closing the gaps, making us take some tough shots, making the shot clock wind down. So we just got to continue to stay aggressive and see. It's going to be really a test to see how much we want it here to get a trophy to leave here, because it's going to be tough. They want it just as bad.
And you want that trophy to take back. No matter what it is, it's hardware, right?
It's been 10 years since IW's left with a trophy from here, so we're trying to get it. We're trying to get it to where we can leave here with the trophy and build off it for future years. So we got the group to do it.
Let me ask you this now. How much has your fast break game changed by the fact that they crash the offensive board so hard? Do you have to put more guys down there to dedicate to rebounding?
Well, really, our philosophy is just get the rebound, then we can start leaking out a little bit, because I agree with you. We've had too many opportunities in our zone, too, where we forced to miss, but they fly in and grab the rebound. So if we don't chop up there and we have guys watching, it's going to be a long night. They're going to get more and more opportunities, more and more shots at us, and we won't win. That's an actual statement.
16 minutes and then a couple days off. They can rest up, right?
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
You got it, Blaze. Thanks. All right, guys, back to you, sideline.
Thank you, BJ, and thank you, Blaze Kimmel. Always a pleasure to talk with him, and he had some good words to say there at the half. Coming out here only down by 4, and, you heard him. He wants to bring home some hardware for his boys.
He brought up a good point, though, talking about when you look at all the games the kids have played in the last 3 days and then, 2 today, you're playing on fumes, and he's right. And it'll be interesting to see how this applies here in the second half. We saw both teams try to move the ball on the outside, but then want to drive inside and take take it into the hoop, them legs are going to start to go here, in a little while. So we'll see who's able to still push the ball up and down the floor more successfully.
It'll be Eureka basketball right in front of us. It'll be Cooper Peterson to inbound the basketball for Eureka. And the Hornets maintain possession here. B.J. Stone popping in. And he is quickly leaving. He didn't want to stick around, didn't want to stay with us. I don't know why he wouldn't want to stay and hang out with us.
He doesn't be associated with the riffraff.
One of the officials right there, good shot of him. As Connell Roth will bring things up for the Eureka Hornets with a 4-point lead. The final 16 minutes of this one. Game 24 of 26. A big 3 days of basketball in the IHSA. Cooper Peterson with the basketball with the pink shoes going to work down there on the baseline. Now going to heave it all the way across. Connell Roth for 3. Sports Corner 3. Connell Roth knocks it home, and he's got 10. 10 points to match the 10 on the back of his jersey. Knocks it home. Eureka extends their lead by 7. That 2 is all around the rim there. Rowan Jackson says, I got your back, and lays it up and in. Rowan Jackson's first points, one of the starters for Illini West. Doesn't get them until the beginning of the third quarter. Definitely something to keep an eye out there. So Eureka's been able to keep him in check down low. Cohen Allstat with the basketball. Cooper Peterson also on the floor for Eureka. There he is with the basketball now to a cutting Roth. Now going to swing it over there up top. 11 on the shot clock. Peterson setting it up, gets the screen there from Monk. Turn around, he's going to throw it across court to Roth. 2 on the shot clock, fade away 3. It would have been good with a couple more inches. Just didn't have much there other than just to heave it up, and Roth was close. 27-22, touch pass to the corner. Robertson for 3, it's good. Wes Robertson up to 4 points, and I bet if I told you that at the beginning, Wes Robertson only with 4 points, you guys would probably be shocked as well.
Yeah, a little surprising there as well, but a nice sports score of 3 and a 2-point deficit now for the Chargers.
27-25. We talked to Coach Kimmel at the half. He wants his boys to bring home this hardware, and he's got the guys to do it. His words at the half. Sparks the sports corner 3, and guess who's got the lead? The Illini West Chargers have come
their
roaring
first lead
back.
of the contest, if I'm not mistaken, for the Chargers.
That was off the hands of Steven Sparks. He's got 10 points. 28-27. Allstat with the basketball. He's got the yellow shoes. We're just talking about shoes left and right here.
Wow.
There's a 3 for Cooper Peterson. Knocks it home. Sports Corner 3, Cooper Peterson.
Raining threes here in the second half. Both squads with a couple of trays from downtown, and back and forth we go. A 2-point lead for Brown County.
I'm a little shocked. I really thought one or both teams would come out maybe in a zone to start off with, but both going man-to-man. But so far, the guards are loving it.
Absolutely. You get those open shots at 3 when you go man-to-man more often. There is Blunier going to the basket with a couple of Illini West defenders, and he finishes at the rim to knock it home. Jack Blunier finishes.
Have him with 4 unofficially.
I as well do, so I'd say that maybe can become more, maybe unofficially, maybe more like
unofficially,
half officially.
officially?
You know, yeah. Wes Robertson gets the basket to count there, 32-30. We've got a timeout taken by Illini West. It is going to be a full timeout, so we're going to send it away for a quick break. We'll be back. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Welcome back to Western Hall in a tight one here, 32-30, and threes galore. And None of them are sponsored then by Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is Sports Corner at 124. The focus on local sports. Catch the WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. And there you go. You see some of those replays. A lot of threes in there. Hey, there we are. We're right on the screen now. Oh, boy. Say hello. Yeah, there we are. All three of us.
Show them your shoes.
Well, my shoes don't look that cool. With all those shoes out there, you got those neon shoes from Connell Roth, who we just talked about a moment ago, as he misses the three. No good.
And the trend we've noticed, John, a lot of pink shoes in this tournament.
When I played baseball back in the day, I had some pink batting gloves that I'd bring out every now and then, and
Well, back in Arlen, in our days, it was all team colors. Y'all wore the same shoes.
Pink clashes with my hair anyway.
That jumper is good. That is Cooper Peterson who gets on the board there. He has got, I believe, 10 points. Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
34-30, 4:07 remains here in the third. Ethan Carlisle with the basketball on the left wing, swinging over there to Brennan Grotz. Going to the basket, and the bank is not open for Brennan Grotz, and I thought that one might have fallen in, but it did not.
That rim is tight. We've seen that countless times during this tournament.
It seems to be, like you said earlier, that West End basket is the one that seems to have some shots go down and not stay down.
Brennan Grotz with the basketball, swing it to Robertson. Top of the key three, a little short, but West gets the rebound. Illini West clears with 33 on the shot clock. He's guarded by Connell Roth. Now over to Wes Smith, who's recently checked in. Him and Grotz have been kind of on a line there. You see those two guys come in. Of course, not playing hockey here at Western Hall, or at least, I don't know. Maybe we can. I don't know. Get some ice in here. It's pretty warm in here, though. Robertson travels, and it'll be Hornet basketball. 34-30, your score, 3:08 on the clock. Here you take a look at the Eureka bench.
Substitution in McLaughlin. Tegan McLaughlin, sophomore, checking in as number 10, Connell Roth, the junior, going to have a seat with Coach Downer on the Hornet bench.
There you saw Blaze Kimmel. We talked to him at the halftime. That is Monk with the basketball, swinging over there. Now to Allstat, now to Peterson, swinging across McLaughlin, recently checked in, driving baseline. Now to Monk. Peterson driving against two defenders, and the shot is blocked and comes away. Well, it is Wes Smith. For Illini West, Wes Robertson with it now over to Niederman. Niederman on the left wing now to Robertson, on to Carlisle. 22 on the shot clock, 2:30 remains in this third quarter. Niederman to Grotz. And that one deflected by Peterson, got a good hand on it, and clears for Eureka coming the other way.
Kind of shocked Niederman passed up that wide open
timeout, full timeout is taken by Eureka.
I am as well, Arlen.
It'll be right here where the official Jason Danner is standing. Coach Donor wanted to make sure that that's where the basketball would be. We will keep it right here in a tight one from Western Hall, 34-30. We'll talk a little bit about McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers, the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to all area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And by Ron Elby Auto Sales. Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and over 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in, talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronelby.com to check out their inventory. Eureka breaks the timeout. Cooper Peterson will inbound the basketball. As there you see Peterson standing by the official just to my left right here. And there's those pink shoes we were talking about. We've just been talking about shoes left and right.
I really like some of the stylings of the shoes, but the pink shoes kind of blown me away here the last 3 days, the number of kids wearing those.
Definitely a trend right now. That three is up and a lot of arc on it, no good. That was the big man, Blunier, who took the three. Couldn't get it to fall. Gratz swinging over to Niederman all the way across the court now to Robertson. Bounce pass to Niederman into the corner now, Gratz. As Illini West sets up the offense. Down by 4, under 2 minutes to go here in the third. Miles Weir with the basketball over to Niederman. Over to Robertson. 9 on the shot clock. Robertson dribbling through defenders and couldn't get a foul or the shot to fall. And Blunier might have picked up his pivot foot there, but they play on. 34-30, minute 25 left, third quarter. Blunier with the basketball left wing. He'll dump it off over to Monk, who wears number 30 in the green and white. And that pass intercepted. Steven Sparks comes away with that one. And, hey, talk about shoes. He's got some neon on those shoes, too. We'll probably get a close-up of those, I would assume, here momentarily.
I'm going to get Jimmy Kohler over here to go.
Niederman.
Brown's
with the three.
Shoes. See if he might stop these for you.
Trey Niederman knocks home the Sports Corner three, and the shot is up, no good from Allstat, who took a hit at the rim. He grabbed his eye or the right side of his face there. Hopefully he's all right. He looks to be okay.
And we're going to get a double dribble on Wesley Robertson. Is that the truck saying that every time we mention shoes, an angel gets their wings?
You know, it may be the amount of times that shoes have been brought up on this sideline.
You can talk about pink shoes. Back in my day, I made white shoes work. Ooh. So Converse All-Stars was the Nike of its time.
Arlen Britton bringing out the white Converse.
First pair of basketball shoes, Magic Johnson, Yorkwood Golden Bear Junior High.
I think we did switch to Pumas, maybe my senior year, possibly.
Cooper Peterson with the basketball, dribbling up top with Carlisle. A couple of number 5s going at it. Now to Allstat, who just tosses it back to Peterson, and they want to take the last shot here just about. And that into the corner. Peterson, corner three, knock it home. Cooper Peterson, Carlisle with the half court. Oh my goodness, it was close. Wow. Just off the right side of the rim. 37-33, we have a barn burner here. 4-point game into the final 8 minutes. We'll step away for a quick break and be back for the fourth quarter between the Eureka Hornets and the Illini West Chargers. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credits.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
Welcome back to Western Hall, the campus of Western Illinois University, home of the Leathernecks. You're looking at the Illini West bench right now on your YouTube screen, TV screen, computer screen, iPhone screen, Android screen, I don't know, whatever screen you're watching it on. A lot of screens out there, but it is going to be, let's see whose basketball it is. It's going to be Eureka basketball, I believe. Or no, actually.
Possession arrows pointing towards
it is
Illini
West. Excuse me. So there we go. Trey Niederman will inbound right in front of us. There he is. He gets into the backcourt for Ethan Carlisle. And the Illini West Chargers ready to go. Down by 4. This is a tight one. This one, you know, potentially you could think overtime with how close this one's been. We'll see. Niederman, Sports Corner 3 is just a little short. Rebound put back for Steven Sparks.
A good job there by Brennan Gratz. Actually tipped that ball off the miss to Sparks for the 2.
Three-pointer in the corner. McLaughlin is off the back iron, no good, and off the top of the backboard, but they play on. Now to number 23, who's recently checked in. That's Grant Roberts, ball out of bounds, and it's going to go all the way to the front doors of Western Hall.
Offensive rebounds once again becoming the story. The second chance opportunity for Illini West.
Ball stuck.
This time Eureka keeps the ball.
Ball stuck under the first row of bleachers.
Jason Danner getting down on the floor there, getting the basketball out from underneath. As we get ready to inbound the basketball, 7:23 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Eureka and Illini West. Game 24 of 26, excuse me. 2 more after this. The third place and the championship. From Western Hall, offensive rebound, Eureka with another chance to come away with some points. Let's see if they do. McLaughlin, jumper up, no good. Rebound fought for, and Ethan Carlisle comes down with it. Chargers clear the other way. Wes Robertson, over the head pass now to Grotz in the corner. Down low to Sparks, who kind of threw an elbow there, but kicks it back out. Niederman working with Peterson. Now up to Niederman, 12 on the shot clock. Dump it off to Robertson. Dribbling to the basket and can't get it to fall. It is a foul, so Wes Robertson will go to the free throw line. There he is, number 24 in the orange and white. It's going to be on Cohen Allstat, his second personal foul. We'll have a replay of the foul in between the free throws. Wes Robertson knocks home the first, and one more, and he can tie this ball game up.
Second on Allstott. First team foul on the Hornets here in the fourth quarter.
There's that foul on Robertson, who wanted to get the finish to get the and one, but instead will have to settle for 2 free throws, and he makes them both.
Puts him in double figures by my count with 10 and tied up at 37.
I believe it's only our second tie of the
It is
ball
the second
game.
tie.
37-37, and that one Niederman might have just kind of fell away from the basket, and that one Connell Roth couldn't corral it. 37 all. We head the other way with the Illini West Chargers and Ethan Carlisle. Bounce pass to Sparks. Working with McLaughlin. Can't get it to fall. Rebound, Connell Roth. Eureka comes back the other way. Cooper Peterson with it. Over into the corner. McLaughlin wants 3. Hits it. Tegan McLaughlin's got unofficially 7 points and gives them the lead on a Sports Corner 3, 40-37. Niederman, Carlisle, touch pass. Grotz wants the corner 3 and just off. What a rebound, though, by Wes Robertson on the attempt. Just couldn't corral it. Wes Robertson went up with his length, was able to corral it to him, but lost it at the very last second.
Nice pass from Peterson to Brock Monk. Monk's first 2, and the lead back to 5 for the Hornets from Eureka.
So the first 2 of the night for Brock Monk come here with 5:03 left in the fourth, and for one of the starters for Illini West, or excuse me, for Eureka, I don't think you would have saw that coming. Foul is going to be on number 4. There's that pass and the feed down low to Monk, who finishes at the rim. Niederman at the free throw line shooting a pair.
Foul on Allstott, his third, team's second.
Niederman makes the first of 2. Niederman unofficially now with 10 points. And the second shot for Trey is up and good. So knocks him home 11 points for Trey Niederman, half of his jersey number.
30-second timeout taken by Coach Kibble and Illini West.
We will keep it right here as it's a close one, 42-39, fellas, and we're coming into a very good final 5 minutes right now.
This has played out pretty much what we kind of thought. We didn't think either team would really pull away too much in this contest, and we've been tied twice. Illini West with a lead, but Eureka not really able to get things and put much distance away from Illini West in this contest.
Well, I think it's going to come down to a free throw shooting contest. Both teams evenly matched. We can see kind of what they're trying to do, trying to work the ball inside. And don't be surprised if we're going to be spending a lot of time at the charity stripe here in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, Illini West 4 of 4 already in the fourth quarter from the line.
At the half, we only had 8 total free throws. So in both teams, 75% for Illini West and 50 for Eureka, and those free throws have kind of picked up. And like Arlen said, probably be shooting a lot of free throws here towards the latter half of this one. Ball tipped there by Roth. Niederman gets the foul. Dana right on top of it calls the foul. Trey Niederman can't believe it as Brennan Grotz comes over and slaps his hand and says, hey, let's play on.
That'll be his first and team's first.
Yep, so Niederman only with 1 foul in the contest. Roth receives the inbound pass the other way for Eureka, who has a 3-point advantage. 4:35 is left here in the fourth. Peterson working with Carlisle, driving to the basket. Kicks it back out to Roth. Didn't get the look that he wanted there. The 5th place trophy is what these two squads are playing for. You heard Kimmel. He wants to bring home some hardware to Carthage. Shot up no good and just punted away or with his hands there by Wes Robertson.
It's going to stay with Eureka, but the shot clock will not reset. 7 seconds on the shot clock.
Coach can't believe it over there, and Robertson can't either, so must have been off Eureka. We'll see. And that one up no good, and heads up there to the crowd as that one goes right into the first row. It'll be Charger basketball.
Good look there by Brock Monk for Eureka. Just couldn't get it to go down as Allstat will check back. McLaughlin going to check back out. Allstat back with the 4 or 3 personal fouls.
Ethan Carlisle brings it across the timeline. He's working with Cooper Peterson. Now get it into the corner over there for Robertson. He's guarded by Peterson as well. Now to Niederman. Over to Grotz. Down low, Robertson. Nice find, and count it, a foul. Wes Robertson will go to the free throw line for the 3-point play. Here's that replay as Robertson goes right to the basket, and an easy foul as Blunier just got a hand right on Robertson's arm, and it's the easy foul, and now we got a chance for a 3-point play and to tie this one at 42.
And Robertson good, so we are tied at 42, under 4 to play.
I'd say one of the tighter games of the tournament here, folks, is we've got a 42-all game and the final 3:40 left in this one. Peterson dishes it off, was looking for Monk, guarded by Sparks, puts up the shot, and a nice finish there by Brock Monk. He's got 4.
Tough shot on the baseline by Monk. I think he was trying to get a little payback to himself after missing that little bunny right on that last possession.
Niederman on the right wing. He's guarded by Connell Roth. Those two go to work. Now to Carlisle on the other side. Carlisle inside Robertson. Over to Grotz. Grotz now to Niederman. 9 on the shot clock. Robertson just going to throw it up there. Push against Blunier, who can't believe it.
Second on Blunier, team's 4th.
Well, I think that's the game plan right now for Coach Kimmel, is just try to get the ball into Robertson, let him try to go in back into the hoop one-on-one, either get the bucket or get to the foul line.
Yeah, Robertson at the free throw line so far is 4 for 5 and make it 5 for 6 for Wes.
Tegan McLaughlin back for the Hornets as Blunier will have a seat.
And Wes Robertson has a chance to tie it up again. And that one is stuck. And it'll be Hornet basketball.
Again, shows you how tight these rims are. That we saw one stick at the other end earlier in the tournament.
Yep, the lid might still be on this one down here on the west end, as we've talked about throughout this one. Brock Monk with the basketball up top. Getting rid of it to somebody. Yes, he finds Cooper Peterson over there.
And Coach Connor won a timeout.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. The ball will be inbounded right from the Nutrien Feeding the Future sign there, right in front of where Palmer Sports Network sets up shop. We'll talk about Sports Corner at 124. We've had a lot of threes in this game. Sports Corner is Macomb's original local sports bar. At 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch the WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast. The Sports Corner at 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drinks, some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in at Say Hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb, and there get some of those highlights, see some of those threes, and they've just been raining down here at Western Hall. There's Luke Little, the camera guy. We say hello to him. Yep, there he is right on the screen. I believe Luke's got the next game with BJ.
He's got the next two, I believe.
Yep, so Luke will be throwing on the headset. Nice shot there from Jeff. Maybe we can get a shot at Jeff on the other end.
And both of them have white shoes.
Hey, yeah.
No pink shoes involved or neon shoes at all.
And another comment about shoes. And
So
another
angel
gets gotten their wings. Allstat blocked by Grotz and a foul.
Be on Sparks or Grotz?
I think it's going to go on Sparks.
I think Sparks.
Nope. Oh, actually.
Sparks was the one that's kind of looking like who?
It's going to go against Grotz, so it's away from the ball. Well, no, it's not away from the ball because we're shooting free throws.
First on Grotz, second team foul.
First one good for Cohen Allstat, his 4th point of the night. Here's the replay of that foul. As you see, yep, it was Grotz on the body that sent Allstat to the free throw line, and he knocks them both home, 46-43. It is a 3-point game and 2:25 left.
First free throw attempts for Eureka in the second half.
Wes Robertson dishes it off to Carlisle. Kick it out to Robertson. 19 on the shot clock. Down by 3 if you're Illini West. Grotz over to Carlisle in the corner. He wants 3 to tie it and hits. Ethan Carlisle with 5 on the night to match his jersey number, and there a big 3. A Sports Corner 3 at that, too.
Needham was wide open here in this corner, was trying to get their attention and give him the ball, but Carlisle said, never mind, I'll take care of it.
I'll take it myself.
And knocks it home. Cooper Peterson wants in on the 3, and he hits. And what were we just saying? Threes galore here at Western Hall. Another one. This one
raining down in this contest.
Didn't I say threes and there'd be no free throw shooting?
I think you said free throw shooting.
Maybe that's
Ethan Carlisle with the basketball, 49-46. Wes Robertson now dumps it off to Grotz. Minute 15 left in this one. We've got a tight one at Western Hall. 5th place game. Who wants the trophy? Who wants it more, I should say? I guess they both want it. Carlisle 3 is up a little too strong. And, he
close.
just did.
The pivot foot.
He's got sticky toes on them shoes.
Ding, and there's another.
If you've got the how many times the shoes have been mentioned stat counter, let us know. Send that over here to Western Hall. And there's Coach Donor of the Eureka Hornets. They hold on to it, 49-46.
Shot clock down to 8.
Allstat in crunch time, can't get it on Steven Sparks. Clears the Illini West Chargers the other way. 27 seconds left. Niederman, can he make something happen? No timeout called by Kimmel. Robertson dishes it off to Niederman.
And a reach
and a foul is charged to Eureka.
Probably not a bad foul, actually, considering the way Niederman shoots threes.
And this is going to be foul number 5, so this will send Niederman to the free throw line.
Connell Roth with a foul, his first.
So Niederman will shoot free throws. He was 2 for 2 in his last trip. And right here, yeah, like you said, this is a good foul because you know they cannot take the lead at least from the free throw line unless they get a rebound and then a putback. But we'll see here. Niederman's been perfect from the free throw line.
Illini West, by my count, 7 of 8 now from the charity stripe in the second half.
That's a pretty good percentage. Niederman knocks home the second. So we have a 49-48 game with 14.1 seconds left. A tight one at Western Hall. Macomb will battle Peoria Christian right after this. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. It'll probably be just a few moments after the 7 o'clock expected tip because This game's gone pretty long in the last one as well, but hey, I'm always for, some good basketball games, and right here we've got a good one.
We got one coming right down the wires. The Illini West Chargers taking the 30-second timeout, set up the defense. Possession arrow does favor Illini West, so if you get a jump ball situation, I think you probably look for that maybe first if you're Illini West, and then get a quick foul if you don't get something to happen on the inbound play.
Well, I imagine we'll see Illini West come out, pressure the ball in the inbounds pass, and maybe try for a steal. If they don't get it, you'll probably see them foul before they get to half court.
Possession arrow does favor Illini West, and the free throw shooting's been phenomenal so far. So really, you send somebody to the free throw line, we're going to see who it's going to be, and there is the foul.
Going to go on Robertson, his first, I believe.
Yep.
Team's third.
It is only the third foul, so really if you can inbound this basketball and take time off the clock, you still got 2 fouls to give here if you're Illini West. You got to hurry up and foul. There it is.
And you get a quick foul from Gratz, his second. Team's fourth. Not good, just 8-10ths coming off the clock there on that one.
Some good math, Chris Frankhauser.
Hey, a blind horse is right. You can every once in a while, right?
Another timeout taken here. I think it is a full timeout.
It is by Eureka.
Yeah, we'll keep it right here, though. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MWHT, Spoon River College, with campuses in Canton and Macomb, including the building reconstruction going on the east end of Jackson Street, offers a great start for all area college students at both academically and athletically. Find out more online at src.edu or call 309-649-6400. Talk to the fine folks over at Spoon River College. It's both squads. Aaron Donor, head coach of the Eureka Hornets, breaks the timeout. You see him right there wiping the clipboard. And, hey, he's even got his last name on that clipboard. You know who that belongs to there. Coach Donor.
Well, I imagine Coach Donor has his free throw shooters out there on the floor at this point. He's got some of the bigger guys on the bench, so I imagine the guys out there are his better shooters from the foul line.
And that's a good call there if you're coach. It's a veteran experience there to get you guys out there who can knock down those free throws, especially in crunch time.
Got a
horn issue again.
Over here?
Or question.
So
I think that he might have called time due to the loud buzzer there as we run a verticals here in the playbook.
Say just cut back.
There's the foul, and that's foul 5 of the 4th. So it is on Brennan Gratz. Brennan Gratz third. Yep, there it is.
And that's going to put Cohen Allstat to the line, and he's 3 of 4 in the contest from the free throw line.
You've got a senior going up there, so you figure you've got a kid with some experience in a tight game situation.
Yep, so that was all a designed play there by Coach Donor on who he wanted to get the basketball at this free throw line. It is Allstat knocks home the first. 50-48, and this one could come down to the
timeout. Illini West.
So Illini West is going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I would double.
Welcome back to Western Hall, campus of Western Illinois University. Let's talk some strategy, folks.
Yeah, we were talking there in the timeout that if you're Illini West, you got to be looking probably at Niederman to look to get that shot up. Assuming you got to get the rebound here after the second free throw here, or get it down the floor. Either way, if Illini West comes up with it after the made free throw or a rebound, I think Niederman's the man you're going to look for. And if you're Eureka, that's the guy I would probably put two guys on on the defensive end.
Well, I think you'll focus on Niederman, but Carlisle's also proven
So is Sparks.
you don't want to ignore him either.
They've got some shooters, and the second one is good. It is 51-48. No timeout called here, as we kind of suspected to have one. Niederman, corner, three, Carlisle to tie it. He does! We're going to overtime at Western Hall. Ethan Carlisle with a shot of his life ties it at 51.
2 threes in the quarter for Carlisle, and mentioned,
what did we just say about you don't want to ignore Carlisle?
Exactly.
Ethan Carlisle knocks it home. 51 all at Western Hall. It'll be a 4-minute overtime. Possession arrow still will favor.
Well, I'm glad we called that.
Yep, you got Johnny McKee who's popped in. I believe he's the honorary coach of the Illini West Chargers. I think they're the sponsor. Yep, Sports Corner at 124. The honorary coach is Brian Kerr, so the other Sports Corner gentleman there. But Johnny McKee, see him right there over there. He's, I believe, also on the board as well for the holiday tournament here at Western Hall.
Okay, well, that's 2 huge threes in that fourth quarter. I think the other was in the early fourth quarter by Carlisle to kind of jumpstart Illini West. And again, you focus on Niederman.
We're going to have a jump ball again at Arlen. And, John, what we've seen, free throw line. They go 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Illini West does in that fourth quarter. And we've seen that in games being such a problem for teams that have trailed throughout the tournament. That got Illini West here to the extra 4 minutes.
And there's a clutch guy right there, Ethan Carlisle.
And Eureka 4-4 from the foul line in the last 3 minutes.
Carlisle, the starting quarterback for the Illini West team. So we've seen him heave up a couple of half-court shots too. That's probably where he gets that arm from. Being
absolutely
quarterback of the football team. Carlisle the basketball. Kick it out. Niederman wants the NBA three. Can't hit it. Sparks on the rebound. Kicks it to Grotz. Now over to Robertson. West on the right wing. Swinging across. Carlisle wants another corner three. He hits. Ethan Carlisle. Oh, my goodness. Have yourself a game right now. 54-51. What's the response for Eureka? Let's take a look. Monk dumps it off now to Allstat, who is going to be fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Fouls do stay in the stat book right now here at the overtime 4 minutes. So
we will be shooting free throws.
Yep. So that's what the real main gist of what I was trying to say there. Allstat knocks home the first. We'll get a replay of that foul. There you see Cohen Allstat just driving hard to the rim. And Sparks straight up saying, hey, what did I do there? But picks up the foul nonetheless, his third.
And Allstat hits both. Back to a 1-point Charger lead right at 3 minutes to go.
Trey Niederman with it. Elizabeth Hansen saying clutch, and absolutely. Clutch is Ethan Carlisle's middle name. I don't know if it really is or not, but today
sure
it is.
Today.
Ethan Carlisle. Trey Niederman. Kick it up. Who else other than Ethan Carlisle to the basket? Can he get the floater to fall? No. Sparks rebound, and he has it stripped away. Good play by Cohen Allstat of the Eureka Hornets. Bounce pass out to Allstat from Peterson. Allstat over to number 22, Tegan McLaughlin. We've seen a lot of him late here in this, I guess, the fourth quarter, and as well just the back half of this one. That is Connell Roth for the basketball. Now to Allstat. Allstat guarded by Grotz. 4 on the shot clock. Got to do something. And he just drew the contact. No foul. It's a shot clock violation.
Good defense there by Illini West.
Trying to overplay the passing lanes and kind of threw Eureka's rhythm entirely off.
Coach Donor saying, keep it up, keep keep the momentum going. You know, this game's far from over. He's still got 2 minutes left in an overtime period where we've seen just the lead change right at the buzzer of the fourth quarter. Carlisle with the basketball, dump it down low. Robertson, he's going to work, and he is going to get it counted a foul. Wes Robertson. He's had a pretty good game, too.
Yeah, he had 5 of 5, 7 points in the fourth quarter.
Here's that replay.
See that replay.
Yeah. Wes
Strong
Robertson.
to the hoop. As we'll see Jack Blanier at 32 back for the Eureka Hornets.
What a game for the 5th place trophy. Everybody battling, and right now we are coming down to the wire. Robertson clutch free throw, and the free throw shooting has been phenomenal for both squads all around, whole game.
We talked about how teams have struggled throughout. This has been one of the best free throw shooting contests thus far of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament.
Down low, beautiful find to Connell Roth, who lays it up and in. Wes Robertson is going to bring things up. He'll just dump it off to Niederman. And 1 minute and 5 seconds left in overtime. Sparks out to Robertson. Bites the undershirt there. It's crunch time. Carlisle, step back. Robertson sets it back up. 12 on the shot clock. 50 seconds game clock. Niederman into the corner for Grotz. He's going to go to work and move to the defender. Oh, couldn't get the finish. Fought for. Connell Roth clears. And there's about a 5-second difference. 3 ball up, no good. Fought for on the floor. Illini West clears. Bumping a foul there by Cohen Allstat.
His 4th.
And that was a big 3-point attempt there from Tegan McLaughlin. In the first half, he took three attempts there in the beginning. So, you know, he's made one of them as well. So he can shoot it from beyond the arc, and just a little short on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Coach Donor wanted that one.
I'm not
that
sure
was
either.
Actually beyond the college 3-point line.
Robertson, again, good between overtime here. Just one miss for Robertson in the fourth quarter here in the overtime from the line.
Better knock on some wood for you there, Chris. He knocks on his head.
Boy.
Yep, there it is.
The announcer's jinx.
The announcer's jinx. Does it come back to bite him, lay it up, lay it in? And no, I think they're going to
call a timeout and call it. That'd be right in front of the Nutrient Feeding the Future sign, as you mentioned earlier, with 24 seconds to go.
We're going to keep it here. We've got a close one, 58-55. 24 seconds is left in overtime, and now we will definitely be late for the 7 o'clock game, but hey, who cares? When you got a basketball game this good,
just keep it going.
Keep it going.
I think we're in good shape. It's not 6 o'clock yet. We'll be fine. When you've been around as long as I have, you just have to trust me on that one.
So I look at Harlan with a puzzled look on my face, but the Illini West bench, there you see them right there. They have played one heck of a game, and so have the Eureka Hornets.
Yeah, this has been a fantastic game. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come here for our next 2 games.
Would you say this has been the best game of the tournament so far?
One I've done, yes. And I think with the results we've seen, I think, yeah, so far this has been the game of the tournament.
Definitely pleading a strong case so far, but guess what? We still got 2 more games after this.
Yeah, let's hope this is, like I said, hopefully this is a sign of what we're going to have in the next 2 contests.
You got Macomb and Peoria Christian right after this in the 3rd place game. And then right after that, you've got 2 more squads who are playing for it all. It's Rock Ridge and West Hancock. So we got a full night of basketball and a fun one at that. 23 seconds. Eureka with basketball. It is Roberts tipping it over to Peterson. That's not Roth. That was Allstat on the 3. Tipped around, and another 3 coming up. Is it good? It's a little short. And Carlisle clears. And Illini West may be looking at the 5th place trophy.
Coach Kimmel talking about bringing some hardware home, and it's been about a decade. And
Yep.
3-point lead for Illini West. The man that sent us to overtime, Ethan Carlisle, to the line 4-2.
Now, you make both, and it does become officially a 2-possession game. You make one, it's still a 1-possession game on the rare 3-point and a foul, but you likely see Illini West fall back on defense to not even come close to wanting to foul there.
4-point lead now as Carlisle hits the first.
59-55. You see all the defenders fall back as he makes them both, and it's a 2-possession game. They roll it up, and you got to go here fast if you're Cooper Peterson. 3 seconds. Peterson puts up a 3. It's up no good, and that will do it. Ethan Carlisle and the Illini West Chargers bring home the 5th place trophy. They beat the Eureka Hornets 60-55. What a game.
Wow. Wow.
We were talking at halftime about, we heard Coach Kimball say about, playing on fumes or maybe that was Jeff Bottorff earlier, but still, you got to hand it to these kids come out and down the stretch, hitting critical free throws, making big shots, going up, giving it everything you can for rebounds and stuff. So, you look, Coach Donor's probably a little disappointed, but overall I think he's got to be pleased with the way his kids, and obviously Blaze Kimball as well.
Yeah, they battled to the very end, and, Eureka just comes up a little short, but what a run for the Eureka Hornets in the tournament. And now we will go ahead and take a look at the half court. There's Justice Keene and then Dwayne Hulett over there in the back, but Justice Keene, Bomber Sports Network, sponsored the trophy for the 5th place trophy. As Justice Keene shakes the hand of Steven Sparks, the seniors over there of Illini West, they are walking home with a 5th place trophy and hardware for the first time in over a decade, returning to Carthage.
Well, again, you're playing a tournament. It's a 3-day tournament. If you can finish the tournament on a high note with a victory, that's what it's all about. And taking hardware home, and I'm sure a lot of these kids have learned.
We've got the Sportsmanship Award here. This will go to the Eureka Hornets, and I'd say very well deserved for a squad that played their hearts out and just comes up short here at the holiday tournament. A very, very good squad. We're going to get it over to B.J. Stone here. He's going to meet with the victorious Coach Kimball.
All right, thanks, guys. Hey, we're going to chat with a couple of folks in the Illini West Charger Club. First of all, Coach Blaze Kimball, work your tail off to get back in this thing. Ethan Carlisle sends it to overtime, and then you guys really excelled in overtime.
Yeah, hey, we talked about just grinding out. Fatigue is a factor. Fatigue is a factor here for both teams. And we, in the timeouts, just trying to keep that energy up. And then, that's a game that helps us at the end to just claw back into it. We were down almost the entire game till maybe the 4th. We took an early lead or maybe early 3rd. And then it just was back and forth. It was a really good game versus a really good coach team. He's our head captain for a reason, voted team head captain for a reason. He knows he hasn't played up to his standards that he would have liked to this year. He's had some up and down games, but he's been the leader on the floor, guard the best player, and he showed why he's the head dog today. He went off for a little while there, hit 2 threes, big 2 free throws at the end to ice the game. He's a junior, and I have him back, and I'm going to cherish the 2 years with him. He's a heck of a leader. He's a heck of a dude, good family. Happy to have him in my corner. Really proud of my boys. This is a huge win. First trophy since 2014 for the Chargers.
Yeah, I was going to say 10 years, you told us in the pregame. 10 years since a trophy. You get to take home the 5th place championship and against a really well-coached and very drilled team.
Yeah, probably shot clock helped us here a little bit because we were in a stretch there. They just ran, they do a really good job with their offense. The shot clock really helped us, and we're kind of the same way. So we're fortunate here at this beautiful facility to get a win and end it on a win. We're 11-4 going into the new year. Some people could say 5th place isn't a major deal, but I'll tell you what, for how long it's been for IW to get a trophy here versus how much talent is in this gym over the past 3 days, beautiful, awesome for my kids to build off of for the future. Couldn't be happier for my boys. They worked their tails off for this.
All right, congratulations, Blaze. Great job. Ethan's around here somewhere. Ethan Carlisle come through big time, taking home a little hardware for the first time in 10 years back to your school from this tournament. How's it feel?
Feels really good. I haven't done it in a long time.
You went off there a little bit, as Coach said, hit a couple of late threes, and you took the game into overtime. Did you feel confident once you got to overtime that you could pull this out?
Yeah, really confident. I believe in my team, and I know anyone could have made that shot. Me, Trey, Wes, we're all clutch like that, and I feel like anyone on our team, even our big guys, could have made that.
How tough is that Eureka club inside with all their size?
They were really good. They were really long, and it gave us problems, but in the end we came out with a win.
Congratulations. Go celebrate with the guys.
Thank you.
Ethan Carlisle chatting with us here. We'll send it back over to the guys. We'll talk to you later, boys.
Thank you, BJ. And thank you, Ethan Carlisle and Blaze Kimmel, head coach and the, I guess you could say, player of the game for Illini West right there with that clutch three right at the end. The final in this one, 60-55. The Illini West Chargers victorious. Let's look at some replays real quick in a moment. As you see just all around Eureka battle there. That was Monk with the basket under the rim, and then you find Monk again. Had a really good game too as well. Wes Robertson there on the stick free throw. Then you get more from the perimeter. Out there's, that was, I believe, Sparks who hit that big three. Carlisle, the clutch kid himself, Ethan Carlisle knocking home that three. Steven Sparks wanted in on some of that. There you go, find the fine down low to Connell Roth. Those are your replays we got. The end of this one, 60-55. I'll turn it over to these two gentlemen here for their final thoughts on the game.
I've got 4 Chargers in double figures. Wesley Robertson, 16, 13 for Carlisle and Ederman, and 12 for Sparks. 16 for Peterson, 12 for Roth for the Eureka Hornets. 42% from the floor, 19-45 in the contest for Eureka. 9-23 from beyond the three-point arc. Illini West, 42%, 18-43 from the floor, and 43%, 9-21 from beyond the arc. The free throws, both teams shot the free throws very well. 83% Arlen, 15-18 for Illini West, and 8 of 10 it looks like for the Eureka Hornets. So exciting one, and a couple more to finish up things here at the 78th annual Macomb Western Holiday Tournament.
Well, I've had a good time.
It's been fun
with you guys. We've got to see some good basketball. Now because of overtime, I don't have a lot of time. I got to go change my shoes before the next game.
And another Angel gets their wings right at the end of this one. We thank you guys for tuning in. What a game, 60-55 Illini West heading home with the fifth place trophy back to Carthage on 336. This has been a presentation of the Macomb Western Holiday Tournament here on TSSR Game Time Live. Saying so long, and we'll be back with a third place game between the Macomb Bombers and the Peoria Christian Chargers. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.